Now, Graham, I never realised when I first saw you at the club you'd actually been here before. When you came back about 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't realise at first you'd been here before until I saw your picture on the wall. What are your first memories of playing at the club?
I signed for the club in 2009. Greg Galbraith was the captain.
How old were you then? 12?
I was 2009, so yeah, you're looking about, what, I was 30, 31, 20, something like
20s.
that. Yeah, 20s. Greg was the captain of the club.
Did Greg ask you to come down and join the club?
Yeah, I went to school with Greg in St Margaret's, and I've known Greg throughout the cricket, so Greg asked me to come and join, and came down in 2009. We had a really good side at the time as well, and we ended up winning the league that year, first year at the club.
I think I remember it.
Yeah, so it was a real successful team. You know, I was playing with the likes of Peter Crooks, Ken, Dean Fairclough, Lawrence Mason, Stephen Olden. It was a cracking side, and yeah, it was a really good time to come.
Who else is at the club then? You mentioned some of the local lads.
Yeah.
We had a very special player at the club at some time, didn't we, around then?
2009.
Yeah. Was that when Pravin was here?
No. Prav was here. He was here earlier than that.
Was he?
I played against Pravin.
Right.
But I think I was around about early 20s then.
He was something special, wasn't he?
He was special. Yeah, he was a lovely guy. But yeah, I remember playing against him a few times when he was playing for us here, and he was a very quality player.
So what brought you back? Tell me.
Just basically, you know, when I was here in 2009, this club was so special, felt very special, and I went away and I played in the comp, and I was playing at Bootle. I was bowling when I was last here, but then the bowling wasn't going the way I wanted it to go anymore. I must have been getting a bit older and things like that, but I worked on batting then. So I worked on my game, batting wise, at Bootle, and then I just wanted to come back here. This club meant great memories for me at the club, winning the leagues and winning the cups, and I always felt there was always something special here, and I thought it was my time, to come back here now.
I never realised that you were a failed bowler.
That's reassuring anyway. How's the club changed?
The club's fantastic, grown massively. I mean, since I was last here, or
Since you were last here?
Since I was last year, when I was back in 2009, we had obviously first team, the second team, and there was a third team as well.
Yeah.
And obviously now, we've progressed massively, where we've got a first team, second team, and a third team. Looking at getting a fourth team. The junior section now is absolutely unbelievable. 30 to 40 kids. And now we're looking at the future of bringing a ladies team to the club and things like that. So the club has massively improved.
You talked about the future. What are your plans for the club?
So, when I took the role on 2 years ago, we were struggling to get a first team.
We were near the bottom, weren't we?
Well, we were in the relegation zone, and we just managed to stay up. And then, the following season, we needed to recruit in. I recruited some players in, and then we came fourth. And then this season now, I've recruited again through the winter. And we're second in the league, 4 games to go. It's going to be an exciting finish to the season. But not only that, it's not about that, it's about the structure of the club. I wanted to make it stronger, I wanted to strengthen it. The first team's strong, the second team's now got strong as well. At the weekend, the second team will hopefully wrap up the second team league title.
And the third team's winning games as well.
And the third team are now in the Liverpool competition and sitting about 5th or 6th in the table. And not only that, on the third team as well, I think what makes me proud to see as well is, for example, last season we had a couple of lads coming in, Harvey, Connor, Ricky, and then you know, they're playing now. Liverpool come third team, and I was here on Sunday, and you know, I witnessed Connor get 5 wickets in the third team, which was absolutely fantastic, because last year he only just started playing the game. So, you know, things like that is massive, because you see guys who are coming to the club and they're working on the game.
We've got
and
Will, of
massive-
course. Will's
and
on
Will, you know,
Will's only been playing cricket for a couple of years, hasn't he?
exactly, and
Come on
you-
leaps and bounds, hasn't he?
Will's a guy, you know, I've watched Will. He trains hard. He's trained in the winter. He doesn't miss a winter net. He's worked so hard on his game, and he's improved great. He's a great lad, and yeah, it's great to see them guys, you know, going to the next level, and to me that means a lot to me. to see
We've a
that.
few juniors now who are coming to the point whereby they're not going to play in the third at some stage.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is an evolution going through the club. Isn't it?
Oh, definitely. You know, it's important to have your junior section and obviously go from your lower ages to get to like an under 13s or under 15s, because that's your future of the club. You know, they're the ones that are going to come through then to your fourth teams, your third teams, second teams, and eventually get to your first team. So it's massively important. And just on that, you know, I want to thank all the volunteers that help out with the kids section. You know, the parents who support it, and obviously Heather and yourself as well. You know, you do an absolutely fantastic job at the club. The kids sections, you know, it's the future of our club, so it's, you know, it's really important.
They're nice kids.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend down at the club?
So
And be honest with you now, I don't want to know what Emma thinks you spend down there. I want to know how much you do spend down there.
most of the time, to be fair. It's lucky that I've got a very an amazing family really who support me. Very blessed to have that. You know, Emma's fantastic. She loves the place. You know, she's always 100% behind me. The kids love her. They love her here. But yeah, no, I'm here Saturdays, Sundays. I come and support the third team, and then I'm here through the week preparing the ground for the weekend games. Whoever's at home. Obviously, nets on a Tuesday selection, Thursday nets, a Friday as well.
What I really want to know, is it true that you sleep in your kit?
I sleep in my kit.
Prescott not as your kit.
Maybe once I've done that.
Right. Your kids are down here as well at the weekend, aren't they?
They love it. They love it.
What do they think about being at the club?
Oh, this is their life. You know, they love the club. They love coming here. You know, playing with other people's kids, and the atmosphere of all the kids being together and playing together, and bouncy castles here. You know, this is a unbelievable community club now. You know, this is massive for the community of the area. You know, we want kids coming down here. We want kids joining the junior section. We want people being involved. We want parents being involved. And you know, on Sunday, when I was here on Sunday and I was watching the third team, it was unbelievable. The parents that were around the pitch, the kids that were here. It's just fantastic. You know, fantastic to see it. It's just brilliant.
Talked about younger players. Are there any superstars coming through the club that you're aware of at the moment? Any youngsters you want to talk about that you think are going to make a difference to the club?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in the adult teams,
Yeah.
I like I said, you know, we started with the lads who came last season, who haven't really played the game, who have massively improved, like your Rickies and your Connors and young Harvey and Will, and you know, all people like that. They've massively improved. But you know, as you go through the club, you've got some cracking players who are coming through in the second team. going to be a fantastic all-rounder.
That's Ollie Green, isn't it?
Ollie Green, yeah. You got Niall Shields. You know, he only got a hat trick the other week in the second team. He's both fantastic this season, and he's going to be an all-rounder as well because he can bat.
He's gone from being a young boy into a giant, hasn't he?
He has. He is. He's a cracking lad, and he's going to be a great all-rounder as well. Young Matty Morrison. You know, he's keeping very, very well. He's played a few first-team games for me, and when he's come in, he's been so impressive, massively.
He's very tidy, isn't he?
Very, very good, and he's improved so much on his batting, you know, and yeah, it's great to see all these, you know, these youngsters knocking on the door. You got Adam, who's batting well this year.
Adam Critchley.
Adam Critchley, yeah, you know, he's one for the future there as well, for, you know, to be knocking on the first team door. I think
we forget, don't we, how young the Dagnall twins are, don't we, sometimes?
We do, yeah.
They've been here since
exactly.
year dot, and
you know,
we think they're 104, but they're not very old themselves.
No,
Are they, really?
Matty and Nathan are great lads, you know, great, you know, all-rounders, top lads, been here since they were little, yeah. And it's great to see them mixing and helping on the younger lads coming through in the second team and things like that. So, yeah, no, it's great. It's absolutely brilliant.
Last question, difficult question for you. What's the one thing you like about being here at Prescott Odyssey?
I love it. I love every minute of being here. I think this is a very special club. It's got, you know, my targets that I want to take the club forward. We want to be in the Liverpool Comp. That's where our club should be. You know, we're second in the league, trying to get there. But eventually we will be in the Liverpool Comp, but then it doesn't stop there, because I want to take us to the next level. I want us to stabilise ourselves as a club in the Liverpool Comp, and then, you know, I want us in the next 5 years to be challenging in the divisions of the Comp, because, you know, you look at our ground, it's unbelievable ground, facilities wise. You know, we've got Club Mark now. This club's going massive places, and, you know, in the next 5 years I want to take us to be playing in the and challenging in the higher divisions in the Liverpool Comp. 100%.
Good stuff.
100%.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.